Ladies and gentlemen, we have England versus Argentina. Boxing match this Wednesday. And today we'll be doing a match preview. We're going to be talking about the scoreline. And we're going to be talking about the team sheet. So make sure you stay locked in. Because trust me, there's a lot of things that I'm going to be talking about. And this bloody Argentina. And how this game is actually the scariest one yet. Argentina and England. The history. The dreaded hand of God. I shouldn't be saying that, but they call it the hand of God because of the Maradona famous goal, which crashed England out. But England have a chance here. I wouldn't call it retribution, but to put things right. And I say that because of all the VAR, all the controversy surrounding Argentina. They played Switzerland, which was my sweepstake team. So I'm officially out of the £200 race. In that game, a player dived. Yes, we see it all the time. But to get a red card, silly. Absolutely silly. Not only that, some controversy with Egypt, of course. We saw Mo Salah, who definitely deserved a penalty. Like I said, consistency. But common themes are starting to arise. And I feel like cheating is probably the correct label for Argentina right now. Now, of course, it's only right for us to say this because of the rules we know about VAR, FIFA, and it kind of looks like there's a common theme going on. England, according to their own manager, Thomas Tuchel, has said they are not playing great football. Does that matter? I do think this game will be extremely hard. I do think there'll be some VAR controversy, but I want it to be in our favour. Some Norwegian fans are saying England should not have deserved to win. Their goal should not have stood as the ball hit the camera. But I mean, look, the camera is unavoidable. We understand that. But there was 4 defenders around Bellingham before he scored. They did not do their job. With Argentina, however, that was a game-changing moment, especially at the end. Like, that's a penalty kick. Like, England still had to do a lot because the ball fell down just past the halfway line and had to bring the play all the way to the Norwegian half and score. So it's not like Norway didn't have an opportunity to stop Bellingham. No, that's the difference. With Argentina, they're getting calls in their favour. With Norway, the only controversy was the camera, but that was from open play. Like, the goalkeeper for Norway hit the camera and it fell down, carried on the play. I don't think that's England's fault. Some people might call me biased. Some people might say, listen, mate, you're chatting a load of baloney. I get it, but at the same time, these are my views and this is what I understand from the game anyway. England need to make sure that they turn up. They need to make sure they're playing with intelligence. They need to make sure they're playing with integrity. And they need to definitely make sure that certain players are starting. Definitely. I think the right back situation and the left back situation has been cemented, which is great because I feel like we've not had a solid right back in a long time. And when you're going up against players like Messi, when you go up against players like Enzo Fernandez, Martinez up front, they have a lot of firepower up front and everything is kind of channeling through Messi. Messi is looking like the Messi of old. And things can get messy if we're not too careful. England on paper, I was having a conversation with someone and they said, on paper, England's team is better than Argentina's like for like. How true that is, I wouldn't say I necessarily agree in all departments. Like, I think Martinez is definitely better than Pickford. Messi is obviously Messi. I do think Kane's better than Martinez. I do feel like our winger options are slightly better than Argentina's. Midfield, bit of a... that one's a bit tough for me. Like Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo de Paul, Elliot Anderson and Rice, I'm not sure. Obviously, they offer different things. But Enzo Fernandez, for me, is one of the best players in the Prem. One of the best Argentinian players. Defence as well, I feel like the wing-backs are better for England. Centre-backs, I feel like we kind of edge it just about. So there are some areas where Argentina are better than us, like the goalkeeper, but I do think, no, I wouldn't say all areas is what I'm trying to say. England have been grafting and grafting and grafting. It could be the similar theme this one as well. They're going to have to really push for a win. I think they have to make sure that they don't give VAR a reason to replay any fouls, any silly mistakes. Because if you know it's a common theme, you can't give them the ammunition. You can't give them what they want. If that is the case. Obviously, I'm not sitting there and saying Argentina are going to go through in that manner. But to avoid that, don't give them the opportunities is what I'm saying. But yeah, let's go through the team sheet. Team sheet, I'm going to say, up front, Kane. Left wing, going to go with Gordon. Right wing, we'll start with Madueke. I feel like Saka coming as a sub is way more impactful. Midfield, do not start Rice. Do not start Rice. Maybe bring him on as a sub. See how he's feeling. Kobe Mainu needs to start, man. I don't understand about this England team is why are we throwing Reece James in midfield when you've got Kobe Mainu chilling there? Kobe Mainu's a baller. He's actually really tidy with the ball as well. Elliot Anderson, I hate the geezer. Yeah, this World Cup because I feel like he's been subpar. He's been really poor. But I know he's going to get the call up, so we're going to put Elliot Anderson in there. Bellingham obviously has to start. He's the most reliable tool for England right now. He's doing what we think Kane should be doing. Coming clutch and scoring goals. Bellingham's doing that thing. He's definitely going to be a difference maker in this match. But I'll come to that in a second. Two centre-backs can go with Konsa and Gahey. I don't think Stone's had a bad game. I think Dunk, definitely super sub, needs to make an appearance. Left back, I think O'Reilly, you might need to take the seat with this one because I think Jed Spence played fantastic yesterday. One of the most electric subs that we had in a while in this World Cup, and rightfully so. Right back, obviously we've got the boy Reece James. He looks fit and healthy. Didn't play too bad. And obviously goalkeeper, we're going to have Pickford. The scoreline, I do feel like there's going to be a 1-1 until extra time. And I feel like extra time is going to be very, very, very close. You know, a lot of fitness will be involved. The subs you bring on. And England have some super subs. And I think if it does go to penalties, I'm going to say this one's going to go to penalties. I just have a strange feeling. And I think England are going to take it home from the penalties. I think we've learned from our penalty mistake the last tournament we had where we reached the final and we got eliminated by Italy. So I feel like we're gonna take this home. I feel like from penalties. So yeah, that's my match prediction. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. And yeah, get ready for the watch along this Wednesday. It's gonna be the semi-final against Argentina, which will set us up for the final this Sunday. Till next time.